What is up, Battle Bay? This is K. Wegner / Metaky here with the first video in a long time. Last time you saw me, I was down in the low 2000s infamy, and things have changed quite a bit since I hit Mark 5. Up at 3320 right now, which has me, well, I guess now a number 4 slot. I'm one game away from that number 4 slot, really, for my season. Wanted to do a video because on the Reddit Discord, apparently I am now part of the film crew, which I feel a little bit obligated to actually put together some film if that's going to happen. So just quickly show you my current loadout. We've got tier 2 napalm, not that strong, but hey, it's doing its job. Crowd control, tier 3 overboost, tier 1 epic pulse, tier 3 rare box, and this is like my pride and joy now that I turned Mark 5. This is what's really made all the difference in my gameplay, is this repair bolt. You see there with an epic healing perk on there. That's hitting for 672, and I actually have another repair bolt in my inventory here. I just need to train Felix a tiny bit more, and I will be getting that up to tier 4. My box will get up there as well. Still rocking a standard shield as well, and a turbo. You know, both of those waiting for upgrades, but everything looking good. So let's get into some gameplay here. Here's what I'm going to do for you guys. I've got some new quests here. Win 3 battles with Fixer and repair some ships. I'm going to play here until I get those 3 battles with the Fixer. If it takes me a while, well, then you get a lot of gameplay. If I go 3 and out, then we'll close it out there, because it'll be a couple of good games. So now that I'm up in Ace 1 territory, above 3,000, things have gotten really, really tricky from a gameplay standpoint. Some games you will see end very, very quickly for me. If you know, you've got a defender or a speeder that just wants to take me out, sometimes there's no stopping it. Whereas, you know, other games kind of go as they traditionally have. We've got 1 Fixer versus 1 Fixer, and a pretty even match overall. They've got a defender, and we've got 2 speeders, so we'll see how that goes. Call for a quick together, and start laying boxes as I always do. Let's get things rolling out here. Looks like folks are kind of heading towards the middle, except for royalty over there. But as a speeder, do what you want. Ooh, that was the bad throw on that box. Made it anyway. What's going on here? Just lob that out there just in case. Get a quick fix right there, and we're looking good still. I just upgraded my box through Felix, and I got like +1 range on it, which I didn't think was going to be that important. But in all reality, like, it's a noticeable difference in the range there. It's pretty cool. So you'll see me kind of chucking boxes further. One thing that I have started doing that you'll see is I'm spending a lot less time focused on where my boxes are hitting, and I'm spending more time focused on the rest of my healing. It's something that I don't know who it was. It might have been Warnet or somebody kind of mentioned that when they are playing Fixer, they just like chuck boxes all over the place. Whatever it's on cooldown, just throw it out, and if people want it, they can pick it up. Which, you know, it seems a little bit lazy, but in all reality is actually not that bad. This is a weird game so far, because I'm not having to do like any fixing, which, you know, not the best thing in the world. Stay there, speeder. Come on, buddy. There we go. Don't stay there too long. All right, got the burst heal on him. Now I'm going to be a target. I can see this coming, so I'm going to try to back out here if I can. Things are not going super well. Why is this not working? Oh, I wouldn't have done my napalm. That's a problem. All right, let's see what we got here. I'll rush over to this guy. I'm done. I'm done, guys. That is going to be the end of game 1 for me, I think. Let's see if we can get this box myself. Nope, not in time. That was a weird game, wasn't it? I didn't even feel like I was really part of it for the whole time. Maybe I was talking to you all too much. We'll see. I'm going to watch this just for a second to see if these speeders can pull off a miracle, but things are not looking that way. I'll hop out of this on the next death, which looks like it might be Alice's here. Not a great showing for my first game, but you know what? Gameplay is gameplay, and that is how it goes sometimes. I should say, alright, we're going to hop out now. I actually started an alt account, well, restarted an alt account, and I'm playing Enforcer on there, which has been really fun. He's only Mark 3 right now, in the 600-ish infamy. I actually got up to 700 as a Mark 2. But that's actually been kind of like a breath of fresh air, and one of the things that's made me realize is that the Battle Bay devs really need to give us a way to play multiple boats on the same account without taking a huge infamy hit. You know, as maining a fixer here, there's just simply no way for me to play another boat. There just won't be. I mean, not until I get really, really well spec'd here. Then I might have the gold to start making all that happen, but in all reality, I doubt it. So, you know, one of the call-outs to the devs for me is like, guys, figure out a way, you know, multiple infamy tiers or systems or something that allows us to try a bunch of different boats. All right, so you'll see here, luckily my team is going over into this, well, they were going into this tunnel instead of going into the center, because I found that tunnel that reaches over into the center there to be basically like a death wish. So I'm going to stick with these guys and hope for the best. I'm not going to go with that Enforcer, though, I don't think, because he needs to come back over through here. Yeah, Reflex, over here, buddy. I can't heal if I go all the way around, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to be wasting my time. Oh, sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to get in front of your... all of his torpedoes are getting blocked. All right, I'm going to have to speed out here and see if I can start helping. Well, that was the wrong guy. Apparently, you guys are going to see a lot of, like, bloopers from me here today. See, this is the tunnel I did not want to be in. Like, absolutely, there is no way that I'm going to be successful here. But I also can't just not heal my teammates. What is Dav a floater, or is he just, like, over there not doing anything? Either way, not happy about that. Let's see if I can get a green circle. That is not going to help a ton, but oh well. All right. We're just going to burst heal, hope for the best here. Top him off with a bolt. Beautiful little bolt. All right. I don't know where my team is right now, and I'm not feeling great about all of this, but let's see if I can get Ball just topped off. Somehow, they must be going after somebody over to the left here. Yeah, that guy that I was wondering if he was AFK or not. He was certainly not very helpful, that's for sure. I'm going to try to trade some shots here, tank some stuff for this shooter, but this game is more or less over at this point already before it even started. So, you know, as this is going, it looks like you guys are going to get a lot of gameplay out of me, even though it might be losing gameplay. We'll see. You know, this is just how the game is sometimes. I was hoping to move up in my league a little bit further, but I don't know about that at this point. Let's see, get this pulse on you. Plenty of range there. I don't know why we're still alive. Look how much this guy's burning. He's got 4 burns on him. Alright, well, another game down. This is fun. I'm having so much fun with this game. Get out of here. We're quitting this game. We're not going to watch somebody just float. That may have been like 1.5 floaters on my team there. Minus those floaters, guys, this game is still pretty darn fun. Look at that epic red piece. I don't know how many that puts me at. 9 out of 10. We're getting close. Wouldn't it be nice to see another one of those? That would have been fun to have a 10th one of those while I'm recording. That would have been pretty awesome. Okay, so you guys, I'm at 0 out of those 3 wins, so you at least get 3 more games out of me. Quick little swig of coffee there, keep things going. I'm on a new device. I got a Galaxy S8 through work, replaced my old Note 4 that I used to record on. So right now I'm using Samsung's GameTools, or whatever they call it, to do this recording, which, if I tested it correctly, means you're getting game sound on top of my voiceover, which should be a first for this recording, and actually really kind of awesome. If you've watched any of my videos, you've heard in every single one me complain about that. Oh, what? 3 fixers versus 2 fixers. Our entire job is to support Demonic Daddy from Battlescar and hopefully take out their little banana boats. Wow, look at this game. So this is going to be tough, but they don't have any shooters. So they don't have any super high constant DPS. They have, you know, versatile DPS with the speeders, but like this is going to be so weird. I wish that I had more direct damage than Napalm, but considering they have 2 fixers on their team, they're probably going to be quite huddled together. and they're going to be just trying to keep themselves alive as much as we are. So, I mean, I guess I'm just going to start fixing, as you do, right? I'm just waiting for this game to turn. All right, come here, demonic daddy. Don't you run away from us. You are our only hope. Like, truly. Like, if this guy goes down, I might as well just turn into a floater. See, I think that our other fixer realizes this too, so that's nice. I think it is... Oh, okay, so I am stunned, which is actually okay. I'm at full health. I wasn't going to have a critical heal on here, but I am going to try to get a bolt onto him. Come on. See, look at me. I'm trying to get these boxes on people, wasting my time. That's why they were saying don't do that. Oh, man. Our healers are not looking good. I'm a little bit nervous about this. Come on, somebody hit me so I can break this. I gotta get some heals on my demonic daddy here. Alright, we got one of them down. And I'm back to healing, so things feel good. I think that luckily I had dropped enough boxes around to make it so there was enough healing around. Okay, we're gonna get back here. Another bolt, another pulse. I'm gonna try to turn around so I can see. I'm taking quite a bit of damage now, but in all reality, it's not so much that I can't handle it. This guy, demonic daddy, no, don't go down. Oh, what did he? Oh, he must have interrupted me just in time. All right, now I'm still hit here. I'm going to try to speed around. So my job right now is to distract. It's not going to be on a wall if I'm going to be doing that. I need to distract, drop fire, and not die, although I am right on the edge as it is. So we're going to try. Yeah, nothing. That was kind of a fun game. A little bit hectic, but let's see if Zima can do some heavy work for us. That Enforcer is really tough. But I mean, it is 3-on-2 right now. Zima's down. That other fixer, he's got an epic, is that a fast torpedo? Anyway, it's not helpful, that's for sure. Let's see what the scores turned out on this. I was stunned, I feel like, half the main parts of that battle. Still got a star out of it, which means that, you know, I must have done something. 6,000 healing. Look at Hawk down at the bottom with 1,100. I think I did my job there, guys. Sometimes it's all you can do. But that's why I get a star. It was me and Demonic Daddy. I think that we were the ones that were focused. Well, at least I got that in there. Ooh, okay. Let's just open this box and see what happens. Do we get lucky? It says great. And another epic red piece and an epic mine. That actually, okay, so this is cool. I already have one epic mine here, and now I've got two. And I'm about to open up another epic red item. Let's see what happens. Here we go, here we go. Firebomb. Now that is an interesting drop. That firebomb is actually probably going to be more valuable than my napalm if I can get it up to level 10. I have resisted playing firebomb and gone napalm instead for a long time because you know, firebomb is a little bit broken right now in that it actually generates a ton of stars, so it's really valuable. But I've really liked the crowd control aspect of napalm more than I've liked the stars and damage from firebomb. But since I'm still waiting on a third rare napalm, that epic firebomb is actually probably going to be a little bit more valuable just for the perk slots I can use on it. So I may level that up and see if I can use it. That's a pretty cool drop. And those mines, by the way, those epic mines, I'm holding on to for, like, you know, in a year or whatever I hit T6 or T6 Mark 6. I think my second weapon that I'm going to run is a mine. It's just something passive I can be dropping all the time without having to play super offensively, which I think fits my style quite a bit. So now I'm going to have a T2 epic mine. Let me yell together. Who's this running far away from us? I don't know, but I don't like that. Did you see that Demonic Daddy's playing again? Well, hopefully we can have a better game than we did last time, Demonic Daddy. We will see. Sorry about that. I've actually really started liking this map a lot. I feel like people have started like really strategically started capturing, or at least like feigning capture, in a way that has made the game really interesting. and really like pretty fun to play overall. All right, let's see if I can get some light healing over here with these guys. Yeah, this is where the battle's happening. That's fine. Get out of the way. All right. So, uh-oh. Let's see if I can stay out of here. The problem I have right now is like I am like right in the line of fire. But luckily, we're not dealing with like a ton of enemies over here. I don't know if that's gonna hit or not. I just let it go, just in case it did. I like laying down that napalm, man, just to get people to have to go another way. You know what I mean? Like if they are like focused on coming in one way, now they've got another route they have to take, which is good. So like that's going to be like a really helpful napalm there. So that enforcer or whatever it was, I don't know if it was an enforcer or a speeder, but he's going to have to go a different direction. Okay, so we've got Danimark here who really needs some help. I see you calling SOS, man. Don't worry. I'm not going to be able to keep you alive, maybe, but I'm sure you're going to try. Oh, now you're running away. That's okay. Let's get over here and burst heal on both of you. You are still on fire. That is amazing. Get that out. Get some more heals. Get a box in front of them. Things are looking good, guys. This isn't necessarily a guaranteed win, but we are looking a lot better than the last couple of games. You know what? Every once in a while, you deserve a win. Let's see if I can get a long-range heal. Oh, I did not lead that. I thought he was going straight away from me, so that's why that didn't work. All right. Another burst heal. I'm really just trying to take it slow and keep these guys alive right now. Like, we do not need to be going aggressive at this point. You know what I mean? Like, we have a lot of health to heal up. We have a healer, they don't. Even though Tonic Daddy is doing the work for us. Let's see if I can get a nice looking napalm over there. I was a little bit short, but that's okay. That's not going to hit either one of them, but it's not a big deal. Take it slow, guys. We are not going to lose this. Get that napalm over there. He's already really on fire, so right now, this is just pumping up my healing numbers for this game. I guess I could have pretty much went as well as it could have. Alright, see you later, Simolis, whatever his name is. Oh, I was hoping I was going to get the kill off of that. He was in my napalm, but he was burning from somebody else. Okay, 2-star win. Hey, that's 1 of 3, guys. 15,000 heals in that game. That's actually on the high end for me. So I would have thought that as I got higher up in Infamy, that my heal totals would just skyrocket. That just hasn't been the case. You know, I've seen people getting near 30,000 heals in a game. You know, my guild mate, 3 Floyd, posted like a 29,000 the other day, and he's in the 3,000s, or high 2,000s, low 3,000s as well. And, you know, I have other Fixer buddies up there quite a bit. I have yet to have a game that's, I think, even over 25,000. Like, most of my games that are high games are like 15. So I don't know what's going on. I mean, I must be doing okay because I'm where I am from an Infamy standpoint, but my heals are just not as high as a lot of like the super highs. But I think that on average, maybe I'm higher. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. We're not all going for high score lists here. All right, so there's Simone over there. Okay, apparently I'll go in this other direction. Fine. Turn me around. See how far that box went? Gotta get that pitch. This is going to be an interesting match. 2 Fixers versus 2 Fixers. We've got 2 banana boats, and they've got a defender, which this 2 Fixer lineup should... No. Man, that's a hard one, too. It should benefit them over us. Let's see. Our speeders need to play conservatively. Oh man, I'm gonna hit. Oh, that was close. Man, I'm just like set up for getting blown out here. If we can play conservatively, you know, we obviously have a chance of winning. And hopefully, what we can do is split up their attacks so that they are kind of all over the place. That's why I'm actually further away from my teammate than normal, because right now I'm high enough on health and there are enough boxes around me that I think that I can draw fire away in a way that is actually helpful. We'll see. Get those Fox is out. Nobody from our team is taking damage. I guess, I don't know. Well, I don't know what's going on here. We'll see. Just barely stopped in time. See, look at our teammate is not taking much damage. I did get that heal on the speeder, which is what I was hoping for. Let's see if I can get a nice little napalm here. So that defender's going to have to now move out. Let's call a kill on him. And if people can do this, we're going to be in really good shape. Alright, speeder, get overhead. So I was about to just go jamming right into the middle of all those people, and I kind of am in the middle right now. So I'm going to find a way out, because this is a little frightening. Actually, everything about this is frightening, guys. Like, this is not what I want to be doing right now at all. But for some reason, nobody's targeting me, which doesn't make any sense. I don't know what Jan's doing over there. He was calling for help, but I've got no help for you. Watch out for that mine. Jan, I'm coming, dude. Jan is our shooter, and he's gone. Now I'm in real trouble because that shooter's here around me, but I think that actually if I can draw him away, that's actually a good thing. Hopefully he's focused on trying to chase me while I get over here to my teammates. So that's a good heal there. Oh man, that's not looking good over there though. I'm gonna go jamming right in the... Let's see what happens here. I'm like going like entirely too aggressive this game, but it's super fun. Again, it's all about having fun, guys. I missed that. That's one thing I'm not doing well on is leading my shots. So you get a pulse on you. So like it's this game is actually kind of lame right now. It's us trying to keep this speeder alive while not taking too much damage from folks. Let's see if we can get this guy going down. He's a miner. Oh no. So we actually could have really caught up there if we had gotten their shooter down. I like watching other fixers. But I, again, playing too aggressively. They finally got on top of me there. And not super proud of that, guys. That one, you know, I would say the first couple of losses were just like losses that happened. This one may have been something that I did not contribute much toward. My guess is that the defender on their team really did make the difference. Yeah, only 5,200 healing for me, and they had a guy that 19,000. Wild. Especially compared to the other fixer that only got 5,700. Like, what was going on there? I have a feeling one guy stuck on the defender, and that's who got the 19,000. Man, you guys are watching me lose today. It's kind of exciting. See what we get here. Maybe a little bit better luck. I've noticed the wait times are increasing, and the other day I had a game where the infamy difference between the top and bottom guy on my team was 1,400 infamy. So there was a guy in like the 3,000s, and there was a guy in the 4,400s, so like well into Nightmare League on the same team, and there was no fleeting going on. Which I think that between that and the wait times increasing is, my guess would be a sign of either their matchmaking breaking down or fewer people playing. And I really hope it's not fewer people playing, because that's a bad sign for the game in general. But I mean, like, you know, people drop out of games all the time. Like, that's normal. It's just a matter of, why is this not shooting? That was weird. It's just, you know, a matter of, are they getting more people in who are getting to decent infamy levels? Maybe not. So on this map here, I started kind of hanging out in this little area when I start on this side. It's very safe, and you can watch people come over to this ridge here, and I can napalm and hopefully cut one or two of them off so that they have to stay in by the capture point, which ends up making them easy targets. Miguel here is calling for yes. I don't know what a yes call is, but cool. I guess he's happy with how things are going. That didn't work. I was talking about those guys' missiles. Uh-oh. Boom. Boom. Got me. That's okay. That just pumps up our healing numbers at this point. Yeah, go ahead. We're just gonna heal up. Heal up. We've got plenty of it to go around. Miguel. Buddy, do you need some help? see what I can do for you. Oh, we got this guy here. Just, yeah, hit me. Hit me, man. Yeah, napalm there. That didn't cut anybody off that time, but it, come on, let's make some movement here. This is boring, I gotta say. Alright, life is good. You can do something fun? Let's go and find out. No, we're just gonna sit back. We're gonna sit back all day, throwing boxes, just getting ready for the big battle in the future. Got a pulse on. Let's see if I can get a napalm on Captain there. So Captain should actually be now on the outside. Let's see if we can get a call to kill on him. This is where calling out really can help if you can get it right. Because now, if our two shooters here, which it looks like they are, can really focus, like that guy is super done for. We'll see. He's on the other side of the barrier, which does make it a little bit harder. But still, you know, he was separated from his team, which means he didn't have the heals that he needed to keep going. Let's see. All right, let's get a heal on Yampa here. Ah, you're moving too fast, buddy. Yampa, come on, man. Don't make me come over to you. Like, this is not the game we need to be playing. We need to be out helping our shooters. Like, I understand he needed to get away. Oh, that was supposed to be a box. One thing I've noticed about this phone is, like, the glass is way slipperier. More slippery. I don't know what the right word is. And so, like, my fingers slip into the wrong section. Oh, look at that. All these guys have so much health. We are in big trouble. This is not looking... Yeah, we are super done for. I don't have anything to attribute that to other than we just didn't have a good time here. I mean, it's possible that if we regroup on this... Well, if I keep on taking shots like that, I'm not going to be doing anything. But it's possible that if I follow Bitmask over here, we can, like, rally some sort of counter push, but... I don't know. Let's see if I can... Alright, napalm on there to give us a little bit of breathing room. Bitmask is by himself, but I actually kind of want that right now. Oh no, the healer's following me. Hopefully not. If everybody's over here, that's fine, but we do not need two healers following. Yeah, life is good is down. This is over. This is not what I wanted. So I wanted to follow Bitmask by myself. That way we were hitting them from two sides, because obviously one side wasn't working. But that's just, I mean, we're just fighting our... Why did you stop moving forward? That's so funny. I've been missing my repair bolts a lot. Not much you can do about that sometimes. Alright, just get this game over with. You guys are getting way more gameplay out of me than you ever do, because I'm just losing. Lose. That's okay. Alright, I got a repair burst there, bolt there, keep moving forward. Box on top of him, he needs it, and I'll see if I can take some of that. We die if we lose both fixers, we die no matter what. Actually, this game is so over, guys. Oh yeah, this is like, alright. Just have fun. I'm going to run into this mine. I'm going to get this game over. Here you go. Yep, I'll heal you, Hawk. You're looking good. Hi, guys. Oh, they couldn't get us by the end, but it doesn't matter. They win. This is really silly today. Well, even healing, he did more damage. They did more healing overall. But man, look at their mistrail there with 22,000 damage. That was the difference maker. Pretty even healing on both sides. I mean, they had a little bit more, but not that much. God, I have 2 more wins I have to get before you guys are done with me. For those of you who stuck with it this far, sorry, I can't pull these wins together, but we'll see. Fixer versus Fixer. It's Hawk again. Hey, Hawk. OFA Spacebound is in the #1 slot on their team. I was watching Warnet the other day, or maybe he was talking on Discord, you know, talking smack on OFA guys. I guess I haven't been above 3,000 long enough to really have been playing with them, but it seems silly to, like, call out an entire guild's system. You know, you probably had some like bad run-ins with like certain players, but like they can't all be bad, right? We'll see. It will help me if they are this game, because he's on the other team. All right, I am exposed, but not scary exposed right now. Let's get some healing over here. All right, he should be solid because he can survive it. Ah, no, they got me. This is not even time. Come on, come on, lock on. Yes, I hear you that you need help. Believe me, I'm well aware. This is not the easiest healing job I've ever had. That speeder really wants the kill. I am almost dead too. Do you see this? IVP Pratap has been distracting me so much that I gotta get out of here. I might be sacrificing Pratap here to save myself, but guess what? If I die, my team is done for. Okay, the speeder was in range. I'm gonna die anyway, it looks like. Let's see if I can keep on moving. Cannot sit still, that's for sure. Oh, for those. I don't have anybody to heal, and I'm, well, oh, that was not the easiest game. Okay, so that speeder's done for. This is a close game. They still have a fixer, but it's again, he's fixing a speeder. So if we can finish off, he's got enough heals. We are in trouble, actually. Man, look at that. 1 hit point. He had 1 hit point. Hernas, you're going for the wrong guys. Let's see, what's our other guy doing? Zima. Oh, we played with Zima before, and he was one of the last guys. So my guess is that Zima is a survivor speeder. You know, he's not the kind that goes in and just, you know, blows things up and hopes for the best. But at the same time, I haven't been having a lot of luck, so maybe I wish he was more aggressive. This is a real shame because 2 of their speeders, I think, have been down to less than 100 hit points twice. Which means we just didn't finish him off, which is ultimately very frustrating. I'm not sure what. Okay, so you've got to get that other speeder there, Zima. Like, that is your entire goal right now. Yeah, go ahead, use your sniper. Hit him. Who are you hitting right now? Come on, man. Use that. Miss the big torp. Stun the healer. There we go. Now take care of Spacebound. Just get rid of him. There you go. All right, Hernas really made a big difference there. Staying alive, and this is a miraculous win. I don't usually stay and watch these replays, guys, but you just saw some much better gameplay than I was giving you, so I'm glad I did. 5,000 healing. You know, for dying that early is not the worst, but okay. Hey, we got 2 out of 3 wins. Only 1 more. We'll see what happens. All right. 1 more win. Will this be it? Down in the mid 3200s. It's not bad. For as much as I've been losing, it feels like I should be lower than that. Guys, I'm sitting down by the Chicago River right now, like I do with every recording, really. So if you're getting city sounds, that's why. But I think the game sound should actually be covering up most of that now, which I'm pretty happy about. All right, looking for trouble. Come on, trouble, find me. Okay, no fixer on their side. So I've seen a bunch of posts on Reddit recently about how unfair it is for certain people to, or teams that don't have a fixer versus the teams that do. And I'll tell you right now, I'm actually more afraid of being on the team with a fixer than the one without. I do not see it as an advantage. In lower infamy, absolutely huge advantage. At this infamy level, even though you've got much better team play than you do at lower infamies, which means people typically do kind of stick with their fixer. What it also means is that the other team with all of their DPS is so good at focus firing against the fixer, which would be me, that I rarely get to be the deciding factor. Even if I don't die right away, it's one of those things that, like, I am so having to be so focused on just not dying that I am useless to the rest of my team. So what's happening right now is actually about as good as we can hope for, which is playing the long game. The longer we can play long game and pot shot and just take away little bits of their health, the better off we're going to be, because they can't heal any of it. Okay, we've got a guy over here. Call him out. We are in trouble now. So here's where the game starts. You guys have been waiting for this. Here it is. My game is staying alive and pulling shots. So they are going to be aiming for me like crazy. And so I just need to stay alive. So this rock is helping me at the moment, but it's not going to be helping me forever. So I cannot get pulse heals off on my friends. Here we can. Which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Yeah, gotcha, buddy. Keep moving, keep moving. Pulse on ya, keep moving. This is, I think, the most fun game that we're going to have here today. I hope it's a win. We'll see. All right, I'm going to... No, I got to move. I got to move. They're on me. All right, guys, this is where I die. You saw it. I saw it. No doubt in my mind, but we stayed alive long enough that I think that we pulled a bunch of shots. So at this point in the game, I was talking with some of my buddies the other day about this. If I can make them miss, every shot that I make them miss is a shot mitigated. Oh, come on, little pirate. I think that you're the reason that we're losing, because you're like hiding in here. You're not being helpful. Anyway, every shot that I can make them miss on me is a shot mitigated, which means it's damage not done to my team. Damage not done to my team is the same thing as fixing damage in my mind. So in these kinds of games, what I do is, come on, hit him with that big torque. Ah, he went the other way. Bummer, dude. You know, if I can make them miss 5, 6, 7 shots on me, you know, while getting a little bit of healing done, then we're going to be in good shape. So, look at this. Little pirate, I am not really happy with how his contribution went, because I think probably what happened was he got damaged early on, and he kind of like hid out and played really defensively, which you have to do because you can't die. But in that kind of a game, if you're not near your fixer, like, you've got to be doing more than you did. I guess I'll stick around just to see the stats on this game because it's almost over, but like, come on, little pirate, just like, this defender's coming for you. He doesn't even need to worry about the damage you're going to do to him. He was at full health. Man. So, I know they got a little frantic in there, and probably my commentary got just as frantic, but I hope you guys kind of like saw what my strategy was, which again is like, you know, staying alive, hiding behind that rock when I was doing everything I could to keep distance for my team. It was real interesting that they came around that left side, because most teams don't do that. Very smart of them, actually, because they kind of knew where we were waiting for them. Okay, 3 banana boats and 2 shooters versus our team, which is our team is like a fair mix of every boat, which is like, you would think, the most balanced possibility out there. We'll see how Bosswire is. I really like playing with good enforcers now that especially because I've like started playing enforcer as my alt. I really see the value that they can bring, and it's funny because I kind of play it, my enforcer, as kind of like a shooter that is more versatile, and I don't mean versatile as in like has different weapons, because that's obviously part of it, but as in somebody who can move around a lot more, you know, who can dodge shots and who can, what's going on over here? Where am I guys doing? I gotta speed over to him. You know, it's just a matter of making sure that you are making them miss. You know, I mean, it's a lot of like the same stuff that I do as a fixer. Ooh, okay, our defender here is calling for together, and he's right. I need to be getting over to him, but I'm going to expose myself in the meantime. Just a little bit scary. We'll see. All right. At least we got some heals on him. I actually want to get No Mercy. Boom! Did you see that? That was a pretty good shot. Finally starting to make up for some of my other missed ones. Now, that napalm's not going to do anything other than make sure he doesn't come right back to me, so fine. I'll take that. Oh my god. Look at Baxterry over here. I've played with Baxterry a few times before. you start seeing a lot of repeat names as you get up into the 3000s as well. It's pretty fun actually, because you get to start like, you know, you start seeing people that even if you're not fleeting with them, you like start understanding like how they play. Though I don't remember much about Backstairy, unfortunately. Sorry, bud. Boss wire over there. It looks like he's taking some shots, but oh, I hope that's a friendly mine. It is. Let's see if I can get, well, this, I'm not going to waste a cooldown on trying to get over there, but I can throw a box. Let's get this pulse on. Don't blow up that mine unless it's for sure ours. I think there's a miner on their team, which is why I'm being super cautious about this. This is super weird that we're playing over. Did you guys see that? I'm telling you, my fingers are going all over the place. I know, I see it. You guys all need healing, not just you, man. Yes, yes, yes. I know, Speeder, you are not going to be very helpful. Why is this box not just selecting? I'm sorry. Actually, I meant to get that Speeder some health there, but this just was not happening. Ah, what? All right, finally, we're actually taking some people out. I need to heal myself right now, and then we can get back in the game. I've started going backwards a lot. This is a weird thing to say, but I've started like going backwards a lot more in this game, which is like good because it means I can be more versatile. But I've also realized how slow going backwards can be. Come on, man. You wanted that heal? Come get it. Okay. Now I'm gonna die. Backstairy, you got a hit. Okay, now I'm going right towards this Speeder, but I'm gonna try to go past him. So he's stunned, and he's got a lot of people coming after him. So let's see if I can. Where did that heal go? It's like it disappeared. Ah, stunned again. Come on, guys. All right, I'm gonna cross this path, which is like really not what I want to be doing, but it doesn't look like they're really aiming for me. All right. You know what? The first half of this game I thought was a pretty good showing of, you know, my skill as a fixer, but the back half of this game has been pathetic. Oh, right into a mine. Sorry, buddy. That's okay. I'm going to get these long-range guys all healed up. We're going to feel real good about things because it is 3 versus 1, and I've got a fully healed team. Sorry. Ooh, that IVP Pratap. Ooh, I played with him before, too. Again, like I said, man, you start recognizing these names, everybody becomes a friend. Heal up. Don't run into that mine. Looks like, okay. Thank you, Boss Wire. Guys, that's the 3 wins we needed. It took long enough, but we got there. For anybody who stuck around through all this, thank you. I hope it was fun to watch. Watching people lose can be just as fun as winning sometimes. If there's anything you want to see in particular, let me know. I'm happy to make these videos, especially if there's stuff that folks want to see. I don't make these videos to be like YouTube famous, obviously, because they're kind of garbage. But I do this to help out other fixers more than anything. So fixers, if you want to see how things are going, if you want to see me try this firebomb, somebody at one point requested an offensive fixer, but like, look, until you're Mark 6, I don't think you can really do that. So whoever requested that from me, like, I'm sorry. Like, I thought about it, and I just could not figure it out. I also have just scrapped all my duct tapes, which I think are necessary for that. But that's it, guys. This has been really fun, even though if it was a mix of wins and losses here. Lost a good amount of infamy, but it was fun doing it with you. Until next time, this is K. Wegner and Metaky. See ya.